Hello. Take a little bit to get things set up. Don't need audio for this. Okay, the stream manager. Probably should have set this stuff up prior to starting. Okay. All good. Now I'm set to clean up any messes that start. What's up? Prepping some D&D. I'll explain a bit more about why. Because I did prep D&D on Thursday. This is just that window, right? If I open this, it's not gonna... I'll make sure that that's not gonna happen. I'll be back up on screen. Oh, my icon doesn't move in this scene. That's interesting. I'll have to fix that at some point. My mic still works here, yeah. Apologies if it seems like I'm low energy. I am. I was up late. I honestly probably should be sleeping presently, but that's okay. Alright, back here. I think we're ready to go. Possibly. Go sleep. I really do have to get this done. I will have a triple dose of caffeine. Because I do need to stay up until like 3 in the morning. So last time, I prepped a bunch of this stuff, and I think I got through Damtown. And then I couldn't sleep that night, so I stayed up and I did this. And we actually got to play yesterday, so we have 2 back-to-back sessions, one yesterday, one today. And so... what ended up happening is they got through all this stuff really easy. Then they got here and they completely ignored everything that's going on here. So I'll have to figure out how this goes through. What's this? Have you never played Dungeons and Dragons? If you haven't, I'd recommend it. It's fun. I'll pull up the map here. Where's the map? There it is. No friends? I mean, you have the internet. You can play Dungeons and Dragons online. Finding a good group online is going to be tough. But yeah, it's totally possible to play completely online. Okay. So this is like a full map of the little mini campaign that we're running. And they're up in this area. So they completely skipped the call to action here, and they went to this dam, where we had one party member died. And everyone almost died. They finally figured out what was going on after their party member died, so hopefully today goes better for them. Oh. My cat needs to talk on mic. Okay, do you want to talk on mic? What are you doing? Say hello. Say hello. No? Okay. How do you even play this? Okay, let me try and find a resource to help you out. There is probably if you're going to start playing D&D, I would recommend watching this video. I don't want it to show up twice. I'll put it in YouTube chat for you. I would recommend watching this video. As a kind of beginner guide. It is not necessarily simple, but it's also not like the most difficult game in the world. It's fine. It's a role-playing game. Anyway, we've gotten this far. We have another session that will go from like 3 until midnight today. They might go back and use some of this, but I need to prep much further into the end here. Is a long type game. It can be. It doesn't have to be. It's kind of whatever you want it to be, really. So the game that we're playing right now has taken us, I think, 4 sessions up until now, but yesterday was really long because we were meeting anyway, so we just decided to play for that whole time. And today's the same deal, so. But you can also play like D&D sessions that are a full story in one session. It's not a game, it's a game with a lot of rules, but nothing is like set in stone. It's not like a typical board game. Okay, so what I'm planning on here is for in this area, for them to find some sort of bridge to cross this water. And I've heard in earlier editions of the game that they had a mimic bridge. So I'm gonna see if I can find that and come up with something good. I think it's here. Thanks to ads. I love ads in YouTube videos. Here we go. Someone's got a stat block. Average intelligence. Yeah, that's fine. It's not for everyone. Sure, this works. Oh, is my printer not set up? Alright. I will be right back. Sorry, I just had to get my printer set up. Because this game involves printing a lot of things. So expect printer noises. Okay. Penguin, I don't think I spelled that right. That'd fix it for me, that's good. Spans the end of the world. Now this bridge is a mimic, so it's not really a bridge, it's like a monster. And they can talk. New gospel stories. Okay. I will just run this like it's typically supposed to be. This bridge will stop players. Now, they have ways to just get across the river without going to the bridge, which is why I'm going to hint at the penguin leading them. Because the secret is the penguin that they have with them is evil. So place from crossing, unless they tell it a great story. Other travels. That's also not okay. I'm so bad at spelling. I failed every spelling test when I was in elementary school. Whatever the first school you go to is, I failed all those tests. Yeah, for sure. Have a good sleep. Okay, so I need something between the bridge and the North Pole. What could this be? What space is there? I mean, it's like open wilderness. We could run... Yeah, have a good night. Let me grab some books. So I want to run something that is mountainous. I'm trying to think, what would you run? What sort of mountain creatures would you find in this snowy of an area? That's the CR-17, they're not gonna fight that. Frost Veil. What is this? This looks cool. Semi-sentient plant. Ooh, this is rad. CR4, so I could run... What if I ran these as minions for some other monster? Ooh. No, that wouldn't be great. I wish there was some way to show this book, but it would violate copyright for sure, so I'm not going to do that. They're also a little far away from me. Ice Maiden. This would be good, I think. Okay, this is completely optional, so I probably shouldn't focus too much on it. And it will just be a simple encounter. A field of... this thing's called Frostvale. How many will there be? I have up to 6. CR4, it's a 10th level party. They're going to be 1 hit point each. Turn 5, let's have the encounter be 6 total. Frostvale, and this is... Section F. Page 193. Tome of Beast, Volume 1, and... one Ice Maiden. $238. Okay, that's fine. This will just be like mountain pass type scenario. They get ambushed by weird flora and fauna. Now, this is going to be broken up into a few sub encounters, because this is the final boss that I'm running here. Look, something weird is going on with this book. I don't know what it is. Now the final boss, let me adjust my mic, sorry. The final boss for this campaign is Santa Claus. So there's going to be 3 phases. The first is the introduction. The second is the battle in Santa's factory. The third introduction battle. Buddy, you wanna be on mic? You wanna talk on mic? Oh, okay. Now say hello with your English. Best English. You were scratching me. Can you say hello? Well. No, you wanna go see the motorcycle? Okay, go see it. Oh. Then they fight Santa. Oh, and this is spoilers. Santa has been sacrificing. No, not sacrifice. Has been converting living material into material components for rituals. Why did the music stop? Oh, it was over. Has been converting living material into the materials for, material components for spells. Utilizing small human type creatures. Small humanoids. I think we dodged the YouTube guillotine. And then there's going to be a battle here at the end with, so he's trying to summon a demon, or not a demon, he's trying to summon a devil, but oh, my cat has discovered that he has a tail, and he's trying to catch that shit, and I don't know why cats are doing that. So I'm torn, right? Because I've got two potential devils in mind. One is Titivus, and the other is in this book somewhere. These are demons. They're not fighting demons. Or they can fight Archdevil Efrat? I don't know how to pronounce that name. So one of these is like a swarm type enemy, and the other one is just a guy with hooves and wings. And I'm not sure which. So one of these guys is seen as more conniving. So I should probably run that one, right? Yeah, I'll run that one. I think it's a better concept. One of them is just like destruction incarnate, and the other one is more planned. Okay, now the introduction. Let's write this really quick. Should be easy enough. Or just give some notes on what's gonna happen. Or what I think will happen. Really, I can't predict what the players are gonna do at all, so I'm just kind of giving myself at least a little bit to go on. So far, they've liked sticking to most of this. just unintentionally, they're just really keen to go along with it, so. Now that's not all the time. Sometimes they do like to go off and do whatever they feel like. There's been more than one shopkeep burned at their hand. But who doesn't like to burn down an entire shop full of people every once in a while? Don't actually do that. Obviously that's D&D shenanigans. It's in game. It's in Minecraft, I swear. Okay, so actually this can just be bullet points. Outside his house in the mountains, cool. Penguin and wolf. They have a penguin and a wolf in their party because they begged me. They were like, "Can we please have animals in this?" And I said yes. And they were like, "We want a penguin and we want a wolf as animals in the party." And I said, "Cool, sure thing." So they're gonna be working for the big bad guy. Because there has to be a price somehow. Sorry, I'm so tired. To be working evil guy. Something about his plan to summon demons or whatever. I'm much better at improv than writing, so I'm not putting too much on paper. Let's take a break. I'm gonna go get some tea. And I'll be back. Hopefully I'll wake up a little bit. I've returned. Okay. So the point with some of this in here... Oh, actually, let me finish this really quick. Okay. The point with some of this is that Santa's been trying to summon a demon, or a devil. I suppose I should change this to be correct so I don't flub it. And to do so, he's like controlling local populations around this area. So his place is up here, and he's trying to control Damtown, and through controlling Damtown, he's also controlling Pine City. And he's trying to like extend his influence down, right? So Damtown is completely... They're not charmed, but they're as close to charmed as you can get, because this is a town of elves. This is a town of humans that is secretly controlled by elf cabal shenanigans, right? And so while the people here aren't charmed, they are greatly swayed to work for Mr. Santa Claus. Now, in his actual factory, I feel like it'd be very good for him to have creatures fully under his control, so actually charmed. Elves in D&D have resistance and sometimes just immunity to being charmed. So I thought it'd be interesting if he had set up this plan to like capture humans from Pine City here, infuse them with the elves that he's used to working with in some sort of like a horrible abomination amalgamation type thing. And, you know, construct type creatures, so I want to find some monsters that really represent that. And the Tome of Beasts has actually a ton of constructs in it, some of which I've already used. So they felt like mechanical nutcrackers, although those aren't in the book. I've had to adapt some things. But they felt like mechanical nutcrackers that shoot like tinsel nets out to capture the players, and even a Christmas tree with a sword, which was funny. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of clockwork things here. There's something here called a clockwork abomination, which might be cool. They're CR5 though. I feel like a lot of this is just me reading a book, honestly. Or flipping through book pages. These are all demons and things. We don't need any of this. Let me grab a monster manual. Take a look at that. The plan is to run like a ton of monsters in here. As many as I can get away with. Well, but we'll see. See what's in here. There's flip through, take a look at pictures and things from the monster manual. The monster manual does trend much lower in CR than the Tome of Beasts does. But also the Tome of Beasts, or the monster manual runs a lot more like monster creatures, and the Tome of Beasts has a lot more factions and things. These are beholders, animated objects. Okay, and then we're back at the front. I could also take a look at Mordenkainen's, because that's where I'm pulling the devils from. The monster manual is great for large creatures that are at lower CR. Where it feels like other compendiums are it seems like other compendiums of monsters scale CR with the size of the monster, though not always. Ooh, doing a dinosaur-themed campaign would be awesome. Might have to think about how I can do that at some point. Shadow dragons? What the hell? I've never heard of that before. Okay, there's a whole bunch of pages on dragons. Don't read those. So I noticed when we played yesterday, my party has an issue with identifying what of a group of enemies is critical to take out first. They're also very inclined to believe that people attacking them are good in nature, secretly. So like, they were fighting a sea dragon that had an aboleth attached to it, as if it was some sort of parasite. And the lore is that this aboleth couldn't control the sea dragon because its wisdom was much too high, and so they had been like locked in battle. And maybe I just run base goblins. I just run a bunch of base goblins. That's not actually a bad idea. And so the sea dragons knew that they were like locking this aboleth away by remaining in constant combat with it. But the party was like, I've got a great idea. Let's try and kill the dragon, and then try and kill the aboleth. And they just kept dividing their attention. And so, you know, a party member died. Although they've got a scheme to bring him back to life, which I think is funny. they got very lucky on rolls, and they stole some items in town. They're allowing them to revive this man. Okay. We're gonna do waves of goblin. And the flavor here is half human, half elf. Abomination things. As many as necessary to get the point across. If they start to not have fun, I will just spell it correctly next time. If they're starting to like be bored of fighting the goblins, they'll just stop appearing. And the stat block for this is goblin. How big are the waves gonna be? It'll be 5. They're really weak. They're really. I'll make it 6. They're super weak. They've got 7 hit points normally. I probably don't even need minion rules for these guys. Page 166, okay. And then I want a final boss, but I want it to be like a large contraption. Ooh, what if I just run them against an iron golem that is flavored to be like a mechanical construct produced by Santa Claus? It's immune to a bunch of stuff too. They would need to be really on top of it in order to fight it. I might have to adjust it. Let me see if I can do something else. They could probably fight something at CR10, but nothing over. Because it's just meant to wear them out for the final fight, really. I can run... No, probably not any of these. Ooh, moderns. These guys are fun. Or they could fight like a really big abomination type creature. That might be interesting. A shield guardian would be fun. I just flavor it to be Christmas. If you're wondering why I'm doing a Christmas campaign in the middle of the summer, it's because we've been pushing this off for 4 months. Okay, I'm gonna think about that. I like that idea more than the Iron Golem. We could have invited Tarask, just randomly. Ooh, a Yeti? That's cool. Okay. I'm changing something about previous ideas. They're not gonna fight an Iceman here, they're gonna fight an abominable Yeti, because that's awesome. Well, if this happens. And this is it should not be a minion. Page 36 of the monster manual. Time is it? We're getting close. I'm having fun running these minion rules where things that aren't the actual boss monster take only one hit. It makes the fights feel so much bigger and more climactic. Cool, I've got to cut this out. There's no penguins in the monster manual, unfortunately. Okay. And then this will be like a shield guardian boss. And this is page 271 on the monster right now. Now the question is, what does this factory look like? I'm gonna look up over here what it looks like. Interesting. I've gotten interesting notifications today. Okay, I need to find a factory type map. Oh, literally a Christmas factory battle map on DeviantArt. This is rad. I don't think I can capture this for the battle though. But it does give me some good ideas. Okay, I'm gonna leave this tab open. I won't post it here. Because I'm not allowed. But this is called Christmas Factory by, well, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Gogots. Let me see if there's anything else. I'll definitely use that as inspiration when I do the battle. I think that's good enough. And then I need a... yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so this should be good. More tea. Oh, also, I will post it here. Let me find it really quick. There is a fundraising campaign going on. Probably Instagram's a good place to look for it. They've not posted about it, which they should. Monterey Bay marketing team, you gotta get on this. Sure, this is post. Fine, I will just open the stream. We should have just done a whole thing for this. This would have been a good idea if I'd thought about it. I'll just give it out here. If you are interested in giving money to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and totally you don't have to do this, but if you're interested, there's currently a Tiltify campaign going on here. It is put on by Doug. So, I've donated already. If you'd like to go donate, send it. Again, not a required thing. If you are not in a position to donate, please save your money. But the Monterey Bay Aquarium is awesome and they do cool stuff. And I need a Santa staple. What's this look like? CR21. What is his HP? Oh, the music has expired. Nine damage, 9 radiant damage. That's not bad at all. Attacks 4 times, so I can scale that down to lower the difficulty. Ooh. Yeah, having a spell save of 23 is prohibitively high for a CR10 party. You guys have a challenge rating of 9. Which I can adjust by just making his resistances higher. But this is cool. Alright, let me find credit for this. Why are there's suddenly a bunch of gnats in here? It's concerning, I don't like it. There's like 6 of them. I feel like I'm being swarmed. They just materialized out of nowhere. Actually, can I pin this message? Do I know how to do that? I can. There we go. Unpin after today. Oh, end of stream. There we go. Do I get pins in YouTube? I do. This was posted by KCon1528 on Reddit. Okay, the image is not available, but that's okay. It's probably copyright. And again, I won't post this. Go look for it if you want something like this. This is cool. CR9 is fine, plus I can adjust it. And if I just play the character smarter, you automatically increase CR by like 5. Like, obviously, the best idea for any character with high movement is always to just gun it to the spellcasters and rip them to shreds, because they deal such high damage. Oh, actually, there's credits here. Okay, the art fork for this was done by Gen Z O Man. Okay, and the design was done by KCon1528. I'm guessing he did the stat block, and this other person did the artwork. Alright, I will use this. Can I get PDF? Oh, I don't have to pay for this? Can I pay for it? If I can just print this out right now, this is badass. This is rad. Oh, let me find the credit for this mini too. I'll be right back. Listen to music. Okay, the mini that I'm using for Santa Claus was produced. It's very high quality stuff. Produced by suntreegaming.etsy.com. Their name is Laura Cardoza, also known as the Craft Wizard. Very high quality stuff. It was very good. Good quality. It painted nice. It'll be awesome on the table. My players will die telling tales of that time that they fought Santa. In the middle of August. I'm gonna catch these gnats, I swear. I should come up with some sort of trap for the gnats, I suppose. Has True Sight? That's funny. Okay, the battle with Santa. It will be... Should it be a 1v1 with Santa? Okay. I've got the perfect idea. Takes place behind the factory, up the mountain bit, near a Ritual circle surrounded by large piles of viscera. I didn't spell this right? Viscera, there we go. Who's notifying me of stuff? Okay. As the players arrive here, another 2 swarms of the goblin thingies. Leave the factory in chase. Okay. And they will be fighting Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a printed stat block. Heard weird sounds. Okay, and then the waves of goblins are up here. Sure. Party will have 1 minute. 1 minute's 10 rounds, right? Actually, it should be less than that. Now, I'd like to increase the likelihood that this results in the ritual being completed, because this fight will also be fun. If they know, so I'm not going to queue them up for this part here. I'll tell them, like, it looks like there is an active ritual going on, but they're going to have to do some creativity to understand that they can stop it. Okay, let me grab my Morton cannons, and I will be right back. Okay. I did not mark the page of this. It's probably a bad idea. Okay. I don't know how to spell this name, but I'm gonna ignore it for a second because I found a monster I want to run. The devil, insert name here, I don't have the name around me, will attempt to take over the body of Santa. Deem it too weak for one reason or another. I'll just improvise whatever this is. And the bodies of any other creatures in the area turn into okay. This devil guy. Okay. They're called Nuperibos. They're very cool, these guys. Horn, cadence, tomb, beast. Is that it? Oh, two more foes. Page 168. Okay, here we go. I do have it marked. Battle with Tiddles. What did Google think it should be spelled like? Nope. Tidavilus? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Mordenkainen's Tomb, Mofos. Page 178. And this is the boss. Cool. Do I give players a long or short rest here? They should probably have a long rest. This guy's CR 16. This ritual will cause a long rest for all players. So I'm imagining in my head that like this ritual is complete and like a burst of energy flies off the thing, and everyone in the area gets a long rest. So it's as if like they've absorbed some of the excess energy caused by this ritual, which might be a hint to the inexperience of the caster. Either overpowering something that didn't need to be that powerful, or not fully understanding what he was doing. Will the players pick up on that subtlety? I have no clue. Probably not. But it's fun for me. There's some things you leave in when you cook, just for you. No one notices the paprika, but it makes it just a little bit, it looks a little bit more. This is my paprika. And I think that's it. Finally, I've planned as much of this as I feel like. How much of this do I need to print? Year down? So what is it, page, Oh, could we just display the page when I... Okay, 3 and 4. I don't feel like counting. I'm very lazy. I can't even count to 4. Bro cannot even count to 4. Can you believe it? Oh, I can't print it yet. Hang on. I forgot to insert this map here. Bonk. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna show it just really quick. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoops, I couldn't stop it. Okay, print. Copies 1, pages, custom, 3 and 4. Oh wait, no, I definitely need to change it. 3 to 5? Is that it? Also, the point of this is that they're supposed to be, and I'll put this back on. The point of this is they're supposed to be delivering items to a child at the farm down here. Down here. They're supposed to be like they're bringing items to this family, but their child was stolen from them. Their infant child was stolen by Santa Claus up here. And if Santa Claus is converting living objects into material components for spells, to put it, you know, in a way that YouTube would approve of, would they still be able to complete their mission? Or like, could we set it up so that this battle with, oh, don't look at that, with Tedavylus is like restorative in some way to their mission? I have no clue. I have no clue. What? I printed one page and then stopped. Okay, and I think that's it. I can go take a quick nap before I have to run another 10-hour session, which will be nice. All right,